Hi everyone, this is Star with Ariana Stark with your forecast for the week starting from 11th to 17th March 2024. Thank you for being a part of this journey. I will use the ideal tarot for your forecast this week. We will cover all 12 sun signs starting from Aries right down to Pisces. We do have the timestamp given in the description box, so in case you want to proceed directly to your reading, feel free to do just that. Let's just understand what's in store for you this week. For Aries, I do have the card Ace of Wands. You do desire newness. This is an uprush of energy. You want to get ahead. Maybe there are also going to be work offers this week, but then you need to take everything with a grain of salt because what appears may not be so. Technical work or paperwork is also going to be there. I think you will also be on your toes. You could get the support from loved ones, but then others may not be as supportive. I think you also need to do some aura cleansing because I do have the card One for Sorrow from the Divine Messages Oracle deck, which talks about some kind of setback, some kind of upsetting news. Maybe you feel isolated, maybe you feel all alone on account of this sorrow. Some of you could also be grieving this week. I can't handle your words right now. With respect to your love life, I think though your person is going to be supportive in case you're in a romantic connection, especially with regards to work, but I also feel that maybe there could be miscommunication. That is why this card One for Sorrow. I think you need to communicate more effectively to thrash out the issues. Sometimes words can cut like a knife. They could hit home very deep. That is why you need to be careful with your words this week. Sexual tension is also going to be very likely for Aries who are already romancing. Let's move from Aries to Taurus. For Taurus, I do have the card Strength. I think there are going to be surprises and gains this week. Maybe you're also going to get your past dues. So in case there are clients who have not paid up or you're expecting your dues, then this is the right time to strike while the iron is hot. Maybe some issues could also overwhelm you. They could perturb you. Yet it is going to be a fruitful time. So seek favors from those in a position of strength or those who are in authoritative positions. Possibly many of you are deliberating on your next move with this card from the Divine Messages Oracle. The penguin in this card doesn't know where to turn. That is why there could be some confusion personally or professionally. I think you also need to let go of those situations which are not ideal for you. Maybe you're dealing with a person who is very dominating, so that could be an issue. Maybe this person is also playing with your emotions and feelings. Incidentally, I also have this card, you are an angel. So maybe you think highly of a person. Maybe you're in no contact situation. That is why these thoughts could well up. Possibly many Taurans, you're also contemplating on the future of a connection. Some of you could be in a third party situation. Maybe this person is also two timing. That is why you need to understand that letting go can be your biggest strength this week. Sometimes it is prudent to move away from a relationship where you feel like this person is sidelining you. Possibly that is why this card. You can pick up the pieces or you can languish wondering what to do. From Taurus, I will move to Gemini. For Gemini, I do have the card Eight of Pentacles. Technical work or paperwork is very likely. As you see, this lady, she is also pondering over her actions. Maybe business meetings could also be lined up or client meetings for that matter. Unscheduled work is also very likely for many Geminis this week. So be prepared for a change of plans. You also need to collaborate and cooperate with others rather than be too set in your own ways. Incidentally, in case there's an appraisal lined up, I think Geminis, you're also going to get that bonus. Your work is definitely going to be esteemed. I do have the card Messages from the Unseen World from the Divine Messages Oracle, which is talking about you getting guidance from your higher self, from your angels, past loved ones. Maybe you're going to see angel numbers, feathers around you. So See it as a sign that they are always there right by your side. With respect to your love life, I do have this card. I've thought a lot about you lately. So someone is certainly thinking about you, or someone is wistful on account of his connection with you, or this could even be vice versa. Maybe you're thinking about this person, maybe you want signs from the universe with respect to this connection. In case you're already married, or in case your relationship isn't ideal, maybe you feel that this person is very dominating, or he wants everybody under his thumb. So that is something that you need to keep in mind this week, Geminis. Let's move from Gemini to Cancer. For Cancer, I do have the card 5 of Pentacles. Now, if you look closely, this boy is hiding his face. Maybe he doesn't want to own up to his mistakes. Sometimes, there could be confusion this week with respect to financial matters. Maybe someone desires clarity. I think you should maintain your composure. Maybe you also need to let go of what is not yours. That is going to give you peace of mind. Oftentimes this week, Cancerians, you will also find yourself when you feel tensed or stressed, this quiet unease has come up. So maybe you are going to be feeling the heat in the pit of your stomach. So stomach related issues could also crop up for you. I think others may be unwilling to take charge. That is why you have to take the onus. Maybe you're also a bit hassled because there's no system and order. Paperwork and technical matters could be a priority this week. Perhaps you should also keep your belongings safely. I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. So maybe there's miscommunication in a relationship, or angry words have been exchanged between you and your partner. So this is a time to resolve issue. Somewhere deep within, this person is feeling remorseful on account of his actions, or perhaps it's even you, Cancer. So talk things out, because words can heal, or words can cut like a knife. From Cancer, I will move to Leo. With the Page of Wands, you definitely desire clarity this week. Maybe you're also a bit restless. You want to communicate. You want to understand the purpose of your existence. Maybe many of you are also going to be planting seeds for your future. Perhaps gardening could also help ease those nerves. I think you need to follow your intuition. You also need to be quite creative. With this positive Hall of Fame, I think you're definitely going to leave a mark this week. You're going to achieve your ends. So take it as a positive sign. Things are going to be under control. Maybe you're also going to get the better of your opponents or rivals. With respect to your love life, I do have this card. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. Possibly one of you, whether it's you or your person, you're thinking about this relationship or connection. Maybe you feel this relationship is not working out, or that it's a no-go zone. That is why you feel affected by this whole situation that you find yourself in. Perhaps that is why Page of Wands, you're restless on account of the same. Ideally, I think, Leos, you need to communicate effectively to get your point across. I think you should be very patient and calm while dealing with your person, or vice versa. Some of you could be in an unacknowledged relationship. That is why you're feeling as though this person isn't responsive to your overtures this week. From Leo, I will move to Virgo. For Virgo, I do have the card 2 for Joy. Possibly there's going to be some kind of celebration or reunion on the cards. I think you need to be social this week. You also need to enjoy the fruits of your labor. I think there are going to be minor gains even if there's hard work ahead. Maybe you need to work on your skills even further, because from the 3 to the 10 is a long way off. Collaboration or cooperation is also going to be the key. Maybe you have your reasons for rejecting a particular offer. By and large, Virgos, you need to work on your qualifications. You're also going to be shielding of others. I don't know how I feel anymore. This could be with respect to your connection gone sour. Maybe you feel this relationship is a no-go zone. With that 2 for Joy, you are going to be social this week. So maybe if you're single, you could meet prospective suitors. So keep an eye open. Be fun-loving, be gregarious, be flirtatious as well, Virgos. Other than that, I also feel that your person or your spouse is also going to help you out when it comes to writing official mails or documents. I think if you've made a mistake or there's been some kind of miscommunication in a relationship, then this is the time to thrash things out. Possibly you're also thinking of settling down with this card where the bride and groom is shown beautifully. From Virgo, I will move to Libra. For Libra, I do have the card Apprentice. Primarily this week, you're going to be busy on account of work. I think you'll be busy with your hands. Technical matters will also be a priority. Many of you could also find yourself neck deep in work as others around you are absent. Perhaps you should maintain your poise and shoulder responsibilities because you're going to make quick progress. Incidentally, I'm also picking up that you could be sleep deprived this week. A question of ethics could also arise. There could also be issues with your rivals who could be acting behind your back, so be careful with that. Safeguard your health. I am sorry I couldn't do right by you. Possibly this could be with respect to your connection. Maybe this person hasn't been responsive to your overtures. That is why he is sorry for the way he has acted or he has let you down. Or it could even be vice versa. Maybe that is why you're going to get those sleepless nights. Maybe you're contemplating on the future of this connection. Some of you could be cyber stalking your person this week. Maybe you want answers. Maybe you feel that this relationship isn't going to work, or this person is very coy and secretive when it comes to his affections for you. Maintain your poise even if you're married or even if you're dating, and that could help enormously this week. From Libra, I will move to Scorpio. For Scorpio, I do have the card step by step. I think you need to be patient with yourself. You should take it slow and steady when it comes to work. I think this week you also need to cooperate with others. Patience can be very rewarding in the end, even if it's frustrating. Take it one step at a time. A collaborative effort will also help you forge ahead. Maybe you also need to focus on projects already underway rather than start something new. Your focus is also going to be on your health. I think Scorpions, you also need to be very calm and composed while dealing with clients who are dilly-dallying when it comes to payment. With respect to your love life, I do have this card. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. This week you could find yourself tongue-tied with this card. Maybe this could also be that this person could be someone who has a way with words, but then when it comes to expressing himself, he is going to be like the emperor. He could be an older person and could be quite insecure because you're someone who is very good looking. That could also play on his mind. Yet I think you don't have these kinds of issues. I think you're going to calm his frayed nerves. Other than that, those of you who are already in an unhappy connection, maybe you feel that your person is very dominating and it could be very stifling. So you could be thinking about the future of this connection as well this week. From Scorpio, I will move to Sagittarius. I do have this card Thrive, which talks about you blossoming and flourishing despite the circumstances or despite the odds stacked against you, as these flowers are blossoming in unhardy terrain. Possibly this week you could also be deliberating on your course of action. Maybe you're a bit wistful on account of choices that you have made. Maybe there are restrictions in your family, so you need to step back, you need to concentrate. Also, you need to accept the changes and modify even if you are reluctant. Appreciation does motivate you. I think many of you are also desiring better pay, but then no point crying wolf, or no point resorting to idle threats if you don't have something in your bag. Primarily, I think you should be sure about your future rather than speak out of turn with respect to professional matters, because sometimes we can speak that we are going to get this offer, but then unless and until there's something concrete, there's no point speaking in circles and getting embarrassed in future. I feel safer in the silence. Like I said, throat chakra issues could be there, so you need to express yourself clearly. But then I think at times we also feel that silence is the way forward. But silence can also get awkward in the long run. So think what you're doing. Maybe you're feeling wistful because you had choices when it came to the opposite sex, but you didn't take them, or that you got cold feet with respect to a relationship or with respect to commitment. All those issues or all those thoughts could surface this week, Sagittarians, between 11th to 17th March, that is. From Sagittarius, I will move to Capricorn. For Capricorn, I do have the card Game, Set, Match. You're going to achieve your ends this week, emerge victorious. If there's competition, you're going to get the better of the situation. Ideally, I think this week you need to be prepared for unforeseen eventualities and excess communication. You also need to adapt, adjust, and go the extra mile for gains, even if it is daunting, because this card is telling that you're going to achieve or emerge victorious in the circumstances. Maybe there's also going to be mistrust in relationships, so nip issues in the bud. With that Knight of Swords, you're going to be very adventurous, very spirited, because the climber and his hiking boots are there. The terrain could be unfamiliar, but then with that Game, Set, Match, you're going to get to the top. I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. Maybe there's confusion with respect to your connection. Maybe you're going to be focusing on work. That is also something that could be bothering many Capricorns, or it could also be that the other person is neck deep in work and is focusing on that, and he expects you to understand his predicament. I think some of you can also expect someone from your past re-entering your life. Maybe this person had ignored you in the past, but currently this person wants to give this relationship a second chance. Maybe he expects you to understand the same. Maybe you have options with respect to matters of the heart this week. Let's move from Capricorn to Aquarius. For Aquarius, I do have the card Six of Pentacles. Expenses will certainly mount. You're going to be focusing on your financial issues this week. Maybe you're also being asked to be generous towards others. I think some of you could also be investing in your future. Maybe that is why you are going to feel that money is flowing out. Within your family also, there could be certain limitations that you need to maneuver. Maybe they are going to be very demanding this week. I think you need to stay calm. You need to rework on your ideas. You also need to be rest assured that the universe always rewards kindness. Perhaps this week you're also going to be quite social. You're going to enjoy food treats. I do have this card Teacher appears. Your focus is also going to be on spiritual matters, on learning. Maybe some of you also want to join an educational course this week, so keep that in mind. You need to polish your skills. Spiritual growth is very likely for many Aquarians. You've been in my dreams. Maybe you're thinking about that person. There could be messages from your higher self with respect to your connection. If it's an unacknowledged relationship, also I think you're going to get messages from the universe. So pay attention to those vivid dreams. Other than that, I also feel some of you are making travel plans to meet your person or your beloved, or in case you're already in a connection, maybe you want to travel to enjoy a weekend getaway, or perhaps you want to make travel plans for the future. I think you should avoid temperamental behavior. You should stay calm. Like I said, you may find yourself in situations where you need to rework on your ideas. Perhaps your boss is also very demanding this week. Let's move from Aquarius to Pisces, which is the last sign of the zodiac. For Pisces, I do have the card Four of Pentacles. I think your focus is going to be on financial matters. Maybe there are going to be times when you're frustrated because of your financial situation. Maybe work is also progressing slowly, so you need to be vigilant. You should keep your ears close to the ground. Something could also be going on behind the scenes which you need to look at. Pay attention to the warning signs that your body gives you. Maybe opportunities are not to your liking. Bookkeeping, banking work will take up your time. This is the time to reevaluate your career moves. You also need to save for a rainy day. Just like the squirrel, it holds for the future. I do have this card. Our connection still affects me. This could be with respect to a relationship which didn't work out. Maybe you're thinking about that person. This could also make you wistful. Perhaps that is why this energy where you feel a sense of loss, where you feel that you need to pick up the pieces. Whatever it is you or the other person who is thinking that this connection has had a profound impact in your life. Well, on that note, I'll wrap up this reading. I hope everyone you liked our reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.